Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Good book to read, Fasting, Making Your Love Electric. Now, I really enjoy this book and really want to promote this book if I use this as the thumbnail. All right. Now, this book, the couple, Hassani and Shelby, beautiful couple. One of my favorite couples. All right. And what they talk about here, they share some of their personal life, but their main thing that they promote is how fasting and how what we eat affects how we relate to each other. That's one of the main things. Now and it's deep. It is deep, and they share some very personal things. I'm not going to put it out here, but they share some very personal, trials and stuff they had to go through before they even got married, which to me is brave. It's brave, but in that bravery, I think they actually help other people. Now, a lot of the book, they share their personal story, but they also talk about fasting. They talk about fasting. They talk about stuff, how different emotions can do something to you, and it's powerful. It's powerful, right? But one of the main things, and they give you an education about different types of food, its effect on you and everything, right? And this is important. I'm going to tell you what, because they even have a whole chapter, the importance of fasting in relationships. This is important. I can get on here and I could say, hey, give that blue collar brother a chance. Hey, check out that Man of Substance. But sometimes we need a little more. We don't realize how eating certain foods can affect us, affect our moods, affect how we treat our partner. You get some people, you get some people, they treating people wrong, but, maybe it's that sugar that they're eating, or maybe it's the meats that they're eating that's affecting how they're treating another person. Or even just digestion. And one thing, and I've talked about this in my one of my books, especially with men. I tell men, hey, try to do something, drink something to have some good bowel movements, because you get men with rectile issues or something like that. A lot of times it's because they trying to digest some food that they ate a week ago or something. And the same thing with women. A lot of women out here, women aren't looking as vibrant because of some of the food that they're eating. You shouldn't have young women who've never had a child have their stomachs out. I'm just going to be real. And, that's going to affect how they deal with another person. So, they talk about, the main thing in here is fasting. They have different types of fast. Different foods you can eat, liquid fasting. I like that. They give you a few recipes, and the health benefits of different stuff. Activated charcoal benefits. I like that one. I actually use some activated charcoal toothpaste. I actually like it. I don't like the stains it make in my sink, but we can work around that, right? But it's a great book. I want y'all to check it out. See, the book is in, the book is in, the link to it is in the description box. The link to it is in the description box. And like I said, they give stuff like they have illustrations in here, different things you can juice, different juice recipes, Like I say, different types of fast. Like in chapter 5, they have a guide to 1 meal a day fasting. And that's something I do personally. It's funny because I've done a 4-day fast, and that actually dropped maybe 5 pounds off of me. Just 4 days. Right? And well, I'm a stocky dude, so I still like to eat. But I found recently I've been doing intermittent fasting, like just 1 meal a day, something that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad promoted, right? And one of the things with that I've noticed to the point it's hard for me to eat past a certain time. Like I don't eat anything in the morning. I just drink water. All right. And then I get a fairly good meal at lunchtime. I throw down at lunchtime. But then in the evenings I don't eat anything. I just drink some water. I don't even used to be I would at least get some juice or something. I don't even do that. I just drink some water. And I'm noticing pounds that are melting away. And I actually feel better too. It's hard because sometimes if I have my sons over, they over, primarily on the weekends. I prefer to eat with them, so that's when I might not, do the 1 meal a day thing because I prefer, bonding and all of that is very important. But what I'm noticing, I don't get a very big portion because it's hard for me to eat in the evening now. It's actually hard. And, it might get to the point I'll just sit at the table with them and drink some water. So, anyway, and they got a lot of stuff in here. They got homemade salsa, vegan berry pancakes. I'm like, shit. There's a lot of stuff in this little powerful book. Wow. Water fasting. And then, it's interesting. In one of their chapters, they talk about activities to do together while fasting. And that's an important part in relationships, relate. And just doing something, not just doing the fasting, but, breathing and exercising together, meditating together, grocery shopping and preparing food. I mean, and that's the beautiful thing about this. That is the beautiful thing about this. I mean, it's not just the fasting, but how really just building a relationship. And I'm gonna tell you what, and this is one of the reasons why I happily promote this couple. I mean, they haven't paid me anything for this, and I don't ask for payment. I don't ask for payment to do this. This is one of the things I wanted to do. I did this on my men's channel, but wanted to do this especially. Because right now, Rom isn't seeing anybody serious, right? And I can say what I want, but to me, the best people, the people we need to be reading and listening to are married couples. Married couples, or at the very least, couples who have a commitment, because you got some people who are committed to each other, but they're not married through the state. And that's another thing. Couples should never get married through the state anyway. That's just to regulate the marriage and make divorce easy. Really, couples should be married through a spiritual institution. But even in a committed couple, you're talking about people who have gone through some stuff, but yet are making it work. And that's really what a relationship is. It isn't that romantic thing and that Disney thing where, at the end of the movie, everybody's happy, they making love, everybody's smiling. A relationship is everyday work. It's work. Trust me, it's work. And so you have a couple that's making it work. You have a couple that's making it work, and they are giving you tools for it. So that's the important thing. That's the important thing to get from all of this. So definitely check it out. The link is in the description box to buy it. Buy the book. And I took you directly to where you can get the book. But if you check out the rest of the site, you see they're doing some fantastic things. So anyway, that'll be it. Check these beautiful young people out. Okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.